Hello guys, hello everyone, this is Kakuru Benard coming back with practical question 2. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos that will be loading. This one says type the following document and save it as interhouse and class. Using skills, format this document to appear like the one provided below. So this means that we are going to have this work typed first, and then we can format it to look like the one provided below. So to begin with, I will create a folder as usual. I can call this folder practical lesson 2. I enter twice. So from this folder we are going to create a Word document from there. And so this Word document, we can have our work typed, and then after having our work typed, this is our work typed. So we have our work typed like this, and then after typing our work, we can now start formatting it in order to have the same structure like this. Remember, they told us to save it as interhouse and class, so we can now save this work properly with a clear name on our desktop in our folder called practical lesson 2. They told us to give it interhouse and class S4M. You save. So this is our work now. Now when you look at this work, we need to format it so that it exactly looks like what we have. So you can see the heading Fufa Uganda football is bolded and it has dotted underlines. So we select these two, we center, we bold, we can increase font size to around 16. Select only the first heading, we come to underline and choose dotted. We can change this size to around 18, and maybe this one reduced to 14. Next here is this text, Fufa Uganda Sports is also bolded. Fufa Uganda Sports is bolded, and our text actually, when you look at our text here, is in Times New Roman, so we can choose Times New Roman and we can put it size 12, and so our text looks like this exactly. Next on our instruction is to have this drop cap and this drop cap. So these first paragraphs are in columns, so we select this work, we come to page layout, on columns move down and choose 2, and so after choosing 2 columns we come to the first letter that begin the paragraph, we come to insert, drop cap, move down to drop cap options, dropped, move down to number of lines to drop, reduce them to 2, click OK. Next is this drop cap to the right. So this means that this text cannot make a drop cap unless it is beginning the line. So you click there and press enter. So we shall select this letter B, drop cap options, dropped, reduce them to 2 lines, and you click OK. So now when you look at our text here, the word performing starts from here, from this section. So meaning that we shall come to the word performance, you enter so that it goes that side. You can even make it like that. So you save changes. Next are these tables. How do we format these tables? First of all, these tables, you have to highlight your tables using that kind of point. The table is highlighted. So to highlight all these tables, you have to press Ctrl on the keyboard. Keep the finger on Ctrl, you select that table. Keep Ctrl, select that table. Keep on Ctrl, select that table. Release Ctrl, right click on your tables. You go to borders and shading, choose grid width, come and choose around 3 pt table, click OK. So that one, we were putting this thick border around our table. And now next is to reduce our tables. Next is to reduce our tables so that this line here is around there. This line is around there. This line is around there. Move down. This line also around there. After reducing that, you can come here with that kind of pointer, vertical one, double click, also come there, double click, next table, double click, next table, double click. After that, stretch this table, this table, this table to be in the same line with these ones. So stretch them up to there, also stretch this up to there. So after stretching these tables, you can highlight from here. You see there? Select from here, from this first table, you move down, select. So after reaching there, you go to page layout. On columns, choose 2. So our tables, they now look like this. These are our tables. So after, we are going to put this text to the right. Here, here, this, this. So you can highlight this text, go home tab, choose right, select this text, also put it to the right, select that, put it to the right, select that, put it to the right. So we are putting text to the right. Next is to fill with this color, light green color. We fill it in these cells. So you can select there, you can use Ctrl, and you also select there, use Ctrl, select there, or else highlight one by one. Ctrl, select, Ctrl, select. You must keep the finger on Ctrl as you select. Then you come to this fill color and choose light green. Alternatively, you right click where you have highlighted borders and shading, you come to shading, under fill, click down arrow and choose the color, you click OK, click anywhere, save changes. Next on our instruction, you can see before management there is this line that is dotted and thick. So around here you go insert, click insert, down arrow on shapes, click line or line, you come and draw between here, Make sure it is straight. After drawing a line, come to shape outline, choose black, shape outline again, weight, come and choose around 4.5, go back to shape outline, dashes, come to dashes, you choose rounded or round dots. Here is our line, which is dotted. So you save changes to your work. Here is our line, so save changes. Next is now to attempt the questions. Copy this work to page 3 of your document. So we are going to highlight our work from top up to there. You copy, you click after the word management, you go to insert, blank page. That is page 2 of 2, but the question says copy this work to page 3. So this means that we shall create another page, insert, blank page. So this is page 3 of 3. So here this is where they want our work, on page 3. So you go back home tab and choose paste. So we have work on page 3. We have our work on page 3. This is page 1, in the middle is page 2, and then here is page 3. So please remember to save changes to your work so that everything is clear. Next on our instruction is change the heading to uppercase, font size 19.5 and color red. Heading, we highlight our heading, which is this size. You have to type it 19.5, enter. That we make it color red, and then we put it in capital letters. Change case, uppercase. Save changes. Change the heading to uppercase, font size 19.5, color red. Next is add a watermark. This page is blank in page 2 of your document. So they want us to add a watermark on page 2 only. So you move up, click on page 2. Make sure the cursor is breaking in page 2. You go to page layout. On watermark, click on watermark, and then on these ones around here, these watermark layouts. So from here you can right click this, and then you choose insert at current document position. So from here we are going to edit this. You first click there, right click on it, edit text, and say this page is blank, then you click OK. So this watermark is only to page 2 and not in any other page. Save changes. Next on our instruction, in page 3, add a ball. Add a ball from the clip art gallery measuring 3 inches wide and 2.5 high, and send it behind the text. Reflect the ball for the shadow to be on the right. What should we do here? Move down to page 3. Can click around there, you go to insert, clip art. Then from here you can search ball, click go, click on that very ball. You can close the clip art section. So this is the ball. They told us that this ball should be measuring 3 inches wide and 2.5 high. So what we need are measurements which are in inches. So how do we change inches? How do we change measurements in Microsoft Word? You will click File. If you are using Office 2007, click the Office button, click File, move down to Options. So under Options, you come to Display. You click Advanced. Clicking Advanced, you move down up to Display section. So from Display, where we have Show Measurements in Units of, so here you choose if you want centimeters, millimeters, points, picas, etc. For now, for our case, we need inches. Click OK. And so click on your ball. Under Format tab, come to Size, click the ribbon launcher under Size, Advanced Layout, Size. So reaching here, remove the default values by unticking and check these two boxes. And so we want 3 inches wide, so meaning that width is 3, and then height is 2.5. Height is 2.5. Click OK. So our ball has increased its size. And so after that, send the ball behind text. So on your ball, you come to Format tab still, under Wrap Text, click there and choose Behind Text. Yes. Next is reflect the ball for the shadow to be on the right. So you will click on your ball still, under Format tab, there is this section of Arrange, then under Rotate. Under Rotate, move down and choose Flip Horizontal. You can see the shadow is now to the right. It came from the left, now it is to the right. Save changes, click anywhere in your work. Next, that bold and underline the word team wherever it appears on page 3. Bold and underline the word team wherever it appears on page 3. So on page 3, we are going to highlight from there up to there. What we should use is find and replace. So after highlighting your work on page 3, what shows that we are on page 3? Here, page 3 of 3. So come to Find, click more on Find, you click Advanced Find, then from here find what? Write the word team. So from Find In, click there and choose Current Selection. Current Selection means that page 3 which you highlighted. Close that. So they want us to bold and underline the word team. So the word team is appearing 4 times, and it has been done once by use of find. Save changes. Next on our instruction, add a footer of your name and class. So we now add a footer. Go to Insert, on Headers and Footers, choose Footer, edit Footer, and you put there your names. Kakuru Benard, S4M. Close header footer or double click in your work. So we have added a footer in our work. Next, add an end note on the word Fufa on the heading to read Federation of Uganda Football Association. That we come to our heading. Click on your heading, Fufa, on the word Fufa. You go to References tab, insert Endnote. So there we write Federation of Uganda Football Association. I think that's the meaning of Fufa. So click anywhere in your work, save changes. So this marks the end of our number, which is our practical lesson 2 under word processing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lessons that will be loading normally. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lessons. I remain Kakuru Benard. Thank you.